The sort of cold and crisp day when Christmas markets feel like a natural place to go. But in Vienna, they are closed, locked down, like the nation. The stall where Maria sells her chestnuts is now shuttered for at least 10 days and maybe 20.
It's so sad, hard, I'm angry, all things. Many people say Corona don't live here. They don't want vaccine, and many people they go on the streets and say no COVID, but you can see in the hospitals.
Austrians have been told to stay at home and to only go out for essential reasons.
It is the best solution to do a lockdown, but of course I think everybody who is vaccinated is frustrated.
The cause of all this is a sharp rise in COVID cases, a desire to stem a wave that is crashing over the country and much of the continent.
We're certainly concerned with respect to the numbers, and I guess the hard times are still coming. Within the next 2 to 4 weeks, we expect to see the peak levels of hospital admissions, and this will be a hard 2 months. But hopefully, if enough people get vaccinated, from then on, it will be much easier, and we will follow the path of other countries.
But lockdown is a vague word, and the streets are not deserted. There are still a lot of people milling around the heart of this city. Day one of this lockdown feels very different from the lockdowns of last year. And maybe that's because there's still a great swathe of the Austrian population that just doesn't think the government had the right to go ahead with these new restrictions. There have been big protests against this lockdown. A third of people here are not vaccinated, and they expect to face specific restrictions in the future. But even those who have taken the jab are sometimes suspicious.
When we're saying that it's 95% effective at the beginning, we're seeing that's definitely not the case now. We're saying no more lockdowns, yet we're in lockdowns now. How can we really trust the information that's being given to us at the moment?
I'm vaccinated, but I did it just because we had this rule where we can only get into bars and restaurants and stuff with vaccination.
Austria is making vaccination mandatory in the coming months. In the face of another wave of infection, Europe's resolve to battle COVID is taking a tougher edge. Adam Parsons, Sky News, Vienna.